understanding that I'm not alone, and I got closer than I've ever been to God, and still am. Right, and I learned one thing that we can only give Him one thing. There's nothing else on this planet that we can give Him. There's nothing else that He wants from us, or nothing else that we can offer outside of a relationship with Him. Simply put, He don't want nothing from you. That's it. Respect Him, and just keep and honor a relationship with Him and everything that comes with.
Yo, what's goody? Yo, what's goody? But yo, what's goody? But yo, what's goody? But yo, what's goody?
Salutations.
Welcome back to another episode of Calculated Convos. The podcast is about anything or nothing.
It just depends on how you calculate it.
How we feeling first and foremost? Let's see. How we feeling?
Feeling good. I'm happy to be home, man.
Yeah.
Happy to be home, man.
Real physical. Yeah. Looking like Miles Morales.
Play my little Guitar Hero, man.
Yeah, I got that
After the 12. I don't want to say all that. It's been 12 years, but whatever.
You got a lot of catching up.
You played the 13-year-old me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's be real.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
You still losing. No, it don't matter. You could have been 13 years ahead. You was still getting your shit.
But definitely 13 years behind. Let's talk about
it.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we don't want to go too deep into it. But Jordan, how you feeling?
I'm straight, man. You know what I mean? It's a Monday.
Yeah.
Start of the week. You know, tomorrow's the holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got some things lined up for the 4th.
Okay.
We're gonna be living, having some fun.
I like the sound of
shooting
that.
some shit, shooting at some shit. You know what I mean? Just.
We ain't shooting the club up though. Is
Nah,
that ain't the shooting we're talking about? Is
no,
it? Okay.
We not doing
Yeah,
that.
I was just checking.
I've had to learn from others
to
not do that.
Who anybody in particular?
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
You probably would be too.
Would I be
both
surprised?
of y'all actually be surprised.
I wouldn't be very surprised.
No?
No.
But
I don't own a gun, so I can't shoot like that. You know? I don't have a trigger finger.
Right. I think my aim's superb.
Okay.
Silenced?
Okay.
Oh yeah, suppressor.
Silencer?
Yeah.
I got an extended mag on my shit though.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
How big is that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Freaked out the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but it hold a big clip.
Yeah.
Freaked out the game.
A big one. 30 mag.
It's
Wow.
a 2-2.
Fast mag.
It's a
Okay.
2-2.
Nah. Glock 30. 5.
That sound like it hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that,
It'll poke you.
but it sound like it would hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big time. It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all roommates for real.
Yeah. It's
I like the sound of that.
It's a
I
big
like the
one.
sound.
But yeah. So how your week been though?
No,
What
for
you
real,
been
man.
what you been up to?
Nothing, getting real physical today. It was a tough one, you know what I'm saying? Just day to day, getting after it, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I need to do, getting these work orders done. Listen to certain residents complain, they work
That's what was tough
orders
about it?
took too long.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I was with you on Saturday,
Yeah.
you was letting that Indian nigga have it.
No, don't do that.
Bruh.
Not.
Asa, bruh. We was in there.
I want to hear this. This is my
Bruh,
brother
we
right
walked in, bruh, and bro was like, "Oh yeah, buddy, I've been waiting for 2 weeks. I've been waiting for 2 weeks. I'm chilling right there. I'm there for assistance. You know what I mean? Tag team, tag me, and I help you out.
Doubling up.
This nigga like, I'm aware. He's like, what's today? It's a Saturday, ain't it? This nigga gonna say, I don't have to be here.
Hold on, I didn't
Nigga
say
said I don't have.
this
And this
Asa.
he's talking to the resident.
man.
Nigga said I don't have to be here.
No, I didn't say it like that.
That's tough.
I was like, today is Saturday. I was like, has anybody ever come on a Saturday?
That's even worse.
No, for real.
That's not.
Now you're saying it nicely and being
That's what I'm
condescending at the
saying.
same time.
He trying to make it seem like he's not the bad guy.
No, he brought down his intelligence, came to his level and said, all right, it's Saturday, correct?
Yeah.
You know that this exchange does not need to happen, right?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
still
I just
here.
wanted to make sure he was aware
Be grateful.
of what he was talking about.
And then when he let him have it, the indie dude was so nice. He's like, yeah, buddy. Because he had to go get some parts. He's like, yeah, buddy. Come back. Yeah.
Said they should scare him.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. But sometimes
you intimidated that nigga, bro.
No, I wouldn't say that. Sometimes you gotta just
Maneuver.
hush. It's good to just hush your mouth sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you don't hush your mouth, you ain't listening enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe
So
it.
you need to listen enough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when is there a moment we're not listening has gotten Jordan Shakur Young or Dorian, I ain't gonna say your government, Neville's got your cheeks hot or got you behind some places you ain't want to be by. Or something
Let's
like
start.
that.
We'll start with you.
Yeah.
Let's start with you.
Yeah.
So
Because we heard you got some history. Let's start with you and go from there.
Yeah. Not to put you on the spot,
No, I was told one of these glorious days in the great land of Fort Wayne, Indiana. When you come in that door, take off your shoes, but not only just take off your shoes on time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So your boy like me was a smooth 9, you know, 3rd grader, whatever.
Oh, you're talking about how old you was, not the shoe size.
Yeah.
I like,
How
okay.
old I was, right?
Yeah.
Right. Start fresh in the house. I'm ready to go play outside, but I need to go hurry up and do my homework. So
Yup.
boom, fresh up on my shoes, right? They're not on time, okay? Remember that, all right?
Well, so were these new shoes, old shoes,
New
gym
Balances,
shoes?
Reebok.
Shoes for the year.
Fila?
Shoes for the year.
Okay, yeah. So they was the new booties, the newest.
Yeah. But we was getting closer to summer, so they didn't have their time. They wear and tear. They got broke in, all
Yeah.
that.
Creases.
Right?
I know where this
Creases,
going.
and you know what I'm saying? So they was easy to slip in and out of.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
It was about that time.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't know how to lace my shoes, so come to find out, they still laced up at the door over there on Chatsford by Geyer, right? Right? And I hear a
Dorian.
oh man, hate to
Deep
say it.
voice.
We know what that is, right? Didn't I tell you to untie your shoes whenever you take them off and you step in this house? Oh yeah. So what is this? All right, so look, Pops, right? So I untied my shoes when I took them off, but you know I knew I was going back outside, so I tied them back up, and I tied them back up just to make sure they was ready when I was going to dip back outside. And even then, I was going to untie them, put them on my feet, and then tie them back up. So you know, right?
Yeah. So
then,
did he buy that one? Or was that your getting out of jail free card?
Not even close. He said, "Hey man, just go in the room."
Ooh wee. And but if you so for the listeners, if you don't know what that mean,
Yeah.
that mean your cheeks is
Finna
finna
get
be
clapped.
hotter than they was before you stepped in that room. You know what I'm
like that,
saying?
yeah.
So you finna get your shit real hot.
Now that we on it, so do y'all parents had a weapon of choice? Cause I'm be honest, my dad, he had like a big ass incense stick that he would sometimes hit you
Oh,
with.
Yeah.
that where you let it ash off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the thick
yeah.
boys.
Sometimes he leave the ash on there.
Just the tattoo.
Yeah.
Dusty booty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dusty
yeah.
booty.
Leave it. Yeah.
Oh man,
Did y'all parents have a weapon of choice? Extension
I used to
cords.
know what I'm about to say.
Okay.
That braided belt.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So in other words, it was usually a belt sometimes.
Padded leather.
But if we hit the belt well enough,
Mm.
the extension cord was definitely getting grabbed.
Right.
I will say
Or
that.
dad had this like thick cowboy
Yeah.
belt,
Mhm.
like an inch thick. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're like using it because the whiplash, the recoil
Yeah.
Right.
would hit them.
Yeah, and
while
that
hitting
hurt.
you.
That hurt.
You know what I'm saying? And they said no more, none of that.
That's real aggression right
yeah,
there.
straight like that.
If
You know how
you hurt-
mad you got to be to hit yourself.
Yeah.
That's why they were saying that it's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. Because
Fuck.
hey man, ain't no telling.
See, I ain't even think of it that way.
Because that wind up, that you know, then coming from the flow
That's
with it.
pain. That's double the pain right there. You know what I'm saying? Hit your
Yeah.
back, and it's hurting them because they
Yeah.
whooping your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's tough though.
So I think one thing I used to do sometimes, like if I knew an ass whooping was finna come, if I was finna get my ass whooped.
I think I know where this going.
Yeah, So
Yeah.
what I would do is I'd get planned. I'm putting about 3-4
Pair of
pairs
drawers
of
on.
drawers on.
Yep.
Sweatpants and shorts, sweatshirts, all that shit.
Yeah.
But
My shit not hurting.
our parents, they'd be like, "All right, come on, put your pants down,"
Oh yeah,
straight like that. And
Yeah.
now it's just straight cheeks.
yeah. Meat to belt.
And you know,
Meat to meat,
what
meat to leather.
No, you know what get you in more trouble though. If you triple, quadruple the draws, the
Now it's
sweats,
gonna hurt more.
and they tell you to take them off, you taking extra time from what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? You taking off 4 or 5
Yeah.
layers.
Yeah,
They getting more mad because they waiting
Mm-hmm.
to hot your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to wait.
Heat your cheeks, all that.
That's crazy
yeah.
though.
And then now you thought you was clever. Now you thought you could outsmart them. Now so I'm done.
So that's 2x the
Yeah.
pain on your cheeks right
Yeah.
there. That's 2x the pain.
So I'm slow. I must be slow. That's what they thinking.
So what's one time, Jordan, you ain't listening, you just found yourself in a deep, hot, steamy piece of doo-doo.
yeah, man. I mean, it was just one of them times. You just get told. I got told to clean my room. I'm just chilling. You know what I mean?
worst.
Yeah, man. I'm chilling. I'm on the P3. This back
Yeah.
on the P3 days. I'm playing. What am I playing? BO1, BO2.
Ooh-wee.
I'm chilling. I'm playing zombies. You
Getting
come up
physical.
there. You tell me to clean my room. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna clean it. About an hour or two later, that nigga came up them stairs, fee 5 4 fum.
Yep.
All that.
That nigga had a big ass belt, That motherfucking belt had metal rings.
In it.
Y'all ever got hit with the buckle off the belt?
On the top of my head.
Yeah, I got that. See,
Yeah.
that clearly shows.
Yeah.
who was the
Our
good
dad was
kid.
black.
Yeah,
That's all that means.
yeah. I ain't getting in trouble that often.
Yeah.
I didn't.
My bad, man.
I didn't. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But when I did,
Yeah.
it definitely was. I was coupled with somebody who may or may not be on the pod right now.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna say who.
Yeah.
But the point, it's over now.
It's
it
not
just
Jordan.
built my character,
Yeah.
and my cheeks is now reinforced.
It builds character, man. That's all
You
I was
know,
doing.
they stronger than they ever could have been. Without it, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a time that I got my cheeks hot because I wasn't listening, I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It was about fall, October. We about to go back to school, and he know my mom. It would be like once every. I say about twice a year. She'll tell us we get like a deep clean of our room, like super clean, like everything organized, bags where they need to be put, clothes put where they need to be put. And then the next day we was finished that. The next day, I left my sweats on the floor. Nothing else on the floor. Like, I think you could have ate some food off the floor.
Right.
Because it was so clean.
Yeah.
But my sweats was there. And I came back in the crib. I walk into my mom. She like, Asa, why didn't you clean your room? I told her, I was like, yeah, I did clean my room. You know what I'm saying?
Now you done lied.
Exactly.
You lied.
I ain't even know my sweats was on the floor. I didn't know that information.
See, and then when you don't do something, they just start coming up with shit. You lied,
Yeah.
you disobeyed me, you ain't listening, you hard-headed.
Yeah.
If
Then,
you lie,
like,
you'll steal.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
steal, you'll kill.
They
Yeah.
just trying to add shit on.
Just a spiral.
That's what I'm saying.
just
To make
fri-
you think you really did something wrong.
Yeah.
Now you evil.
That's what I'm saying. Now you a
A
bad
criminal,
Now,
a
now I
criminal.
want to get you adopted. I want to
Yeah.
give you away. Like
Yeah.
damn.
Lock his ass
Over
up.
some sweatpants.
Lock
Dr.
his
Doofenshmirtz.
ass
Top
up.
criminal, top op. You about to wreak havoc on the city. Tri-state
Yeah.
area and all
Put
that.
that nigga
Damn.
away. That's what they be thinking. But yeah, but short story long story short. I picked up the sweats.
Right.
Cheeks was hot. Cheeks was real hot. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. We didn't even introduce our guest.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, this is my older brother, Dorian. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I call him Jadorian sometimes.
I don't know why.
Yeah, because that's the combination of them two names, Jordan and Dorian. Jadorian.
You're 21, right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just easier to say that way. You know what I mean? So
I've known him for 21 years straight.
Yeah.
Never, no breaks. None of that.
Yeah.
yeah,
His name's been Dorian for 21 years.
But
But you
not-
pull up and like
it's
ninth
Jadorian.
grade, it's just, hey, it's whatever. You know
That's
what
how
I'm
I go now. I will say
I
that.
have
Right.
I have that light skin effect. I tend to have that effect.
Oh, wow.
That's risky.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah,
I can't remember a pod where that didn't come up.
Yeah.
yeah. So up to this point in life,
Mm.
how old you 24?
You 26? Oh,
33.
you somewhere
44,
Okay.
24,
24.
24.
You getting up there, man.
So what-
But you damn near 30.
Yeah.
Because if you 24,
We talked about this on the phone, man.
Yeah, you almost, yeah.
talked about some
you
phone.
24, you damn near 26.
Uh-huh.
And if you think about it, if you 26, you damn near 28. And
Yeah,
if you
28,
28,
you
you
might as well
damn
be
near
30.
30.
Right. And if
See?
you're 30, you're no longer the youth.
I knew
Society
y'all
doesn't
was
care
smart.
about you.
I knew
So
y'all was
you
smart.
you damn near halfway through your 30s.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through.
That nigga old is what it.
I'm
what that
halfway through
mean.
my 30s.
What that mean? But now,
Alright.
what's something you learned, up to this point? You know what I'm saying? Just about life. You know what I'm saying? Little yes or something like that.
Mm.
Teaching you. You know what I'm saying? Making you who you is. You know,
Mm-hmm.
getting real physical in the trap.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Slow down in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whether it be sports, anything.
Imagine
Like the biggest thing, bring it closer.
Yeah, a little bit.
The biggest thing, whether it be living out of the house or getting new friends or being around new circles or whatever, what have you, is the fear of missing out. And don't ever think you're missing out on nothing, because I left, right? And then I would see my friends looking like they having fun. I'm like, oh, man, I could be there. Oh, man, this, that, and the third. And I'm all the way stuck in the middle of nowhere, Texas. And they just living it up, living their lives.
Yeah, 7
like,
kids.
You never know what, that's just a snapshot of what's going on at the time or whatever. And whole time once that camera shut off, they could be miserable completely, right? No money. They didn't spend their last on having a good time that lasted maybe 2-3 hours, but they don't got no place to sleep or they didn't got kicked out of the house. People leave them alone. People cutting ties from them because they loose cannons. Don't know I'm going to be around them, whatever. All right, and or them talking about having a lot of hoes or what have you, and then later on down the line, everybody pregnant, popping them out, this, that, and the third.
Like
You know what I'm
Skittles,
saying?
yeah.
Pushing P.
And they don't know what to do. So slow down. Don't try to keep up with what other people are doing because you don't know what's really going on. And then you trying to keep up is going to put you behind on what you want to do. And then now y'all both in the same boat because you were trying to figure out what was going on over there and it wasn't what it was.
That's valid. Fucked up in the crib is what it sounds like.
Grass
You
is
don't
never
slow
greener.
down. You don't want that FOMO. Because if you get that FOMO, might be out on your ass, you know, out on your dick and balls. or
You're almost
something like
never
that.
you're almost never missing out.
Okay. Like on anything, or you think experiences ever?
At
or
all.
no?
Because you can make your own experiences, but you just have to understand whatever you're focused on now that you think is making you miss out on whatever you want now, currently, that will afford you an even better version or experience of that later on down the road. So like just school, sticking in with school instead of being out all night, sit down, stay in school or stay in whatever course, whatever certification, whatever, that'll help you on down the road to afford an even better experience than that. Because whole time they in a abandoned building drinking with a speaker.
Yeah.
And it looked fun.
They in
It's
the trap.
nighttime. All right. We got shorties around, whatever. Yeah, no. It's musty in there. You can't smell through the camera.
Yeah. Smelling like
Alright.
catfish,
Yeah.
fruity pebbles, and vodka.
And biscuits.
Mm.
Damn. Pillsbury?
Popeyes.
Hey, them dry too.
Dry ass
Them
bitch.
dry. What would you say, Jordan? Anything up to this point at the Giggly Wiggly right now you learning or have learned
What have I
in
learned?
this season of life?
Man, that's a great question. I would say, I mean, you just work hard and don't let like when you see like kind of like going like what you were talking about, like when you see others doing stuff, like don't follow their lead, like be your own person. Cause like I've been seeing like other people like they be like lazy and like moping around and just doing this, that, and the third, and like not really like trying. And then like I've had like plenty of people like on the turnstile that I work with, and like
Yeah.
they'll ask me to be like, man, you really work till 4:30, huh? Like they
Yeah,
they
that's
really
crazy.
like
What
they
do you
ask me that,
mean?
and I'm like, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm trying to get it done, and I be like, I don't be want nobody to think I'm lazy. You know
Oh,
what I
for
mean?
sure,
So
that.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it. I'm trying to get it done. You know what I mean? I just want to work, and really, I mean, I want to make my dad proud.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really what it is. And then my last name is Young. You know what I mean? So I want
Yeah,
to
you
put
gotta
that
put on.
push that out there. You know what I mean? My name is Jordan Young. You know what I mean? I'm him. I'm that nigga. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You put some respect on my name.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. And when people talk about me, I want them to know like, oh yeah, that guy Jordan, like he's a hard worker. He's hard working. He's willing to get his hands dirty, get his
Yeah.
back wet,
Kim Duncan.
and
But me, what would I say something up to this point that I've learned in this mere age of 21?
Yeah, for real.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, is that the more you figure out and the more you think you know, you don't really know as much as you think you know. Ever. I think we talked about this before, but this is a way while back. I think the last time we talked about this was when we were in the library. I think we've had like 7 different setups, 7 or 8 different setups.
something like that,
Couple at Rachel's library. Yeah, it's been a lot of different setups. Now we got, I think this is like the 8th one.
yeah.
Is that where
we
y'all
got-
started off in the library?
No, we started at my uncle's house.
No, I know for like a while ago. I don't know if this is somebody's idea or if they actually did it. They were setting up like a full studio setup in the library to where you could like record. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure if it had anything to do with the podcast. But keep going.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't.
sure.
We was just at a library to rent it out the space.
Yeah.
Well reserved it. We didn't rent it out because we ain't paying. But yeah, no. Now I will say just the more you think you know, you just don't because with the podcast, you know what I'm saying. All the stuff that I've been learning, and up until this point, like to get it where it's at, which I still think is not it's still got room for improvement, but we on the way. Just the more I keep learning, like, it's more I still got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like learning how to make guests feel comfortable on the podcast, and still trying to make healthy conversations and just keep the flow of a conversation and all that good stuff, and just. But really, first and foremost, just learning is just so essential, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's what get me going. That's what get me going.
Learning?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it get me to a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it just stimulate me at the highest level. You know what I mean? Just, I feel it in my bones. All seriousness though, like bro, I just exactly that,
That's what's rumbling in the jungle.
Yeah, bro.
Deep down under.
As far as learning, what's so if you feel comfortable talking about it, some things that transpired that back in the joint, you know what I'm saying? You could preface what went down, not specific details of the situation.
No, I got you.
I'm saying the joint, you know what I'm saying? Being in prison,
doing hard time,
being in prison,
scared straight.
Yeah.
It's never prison.
They was in there yelling at you.
It was,
yeah,
it
what
was
was
the
they
county,
doing?
They was
it was
being
the county,
mean.
the county jail, right?
Yeah, being in
Whatever.
the joint.
All right. So as
He
far
here today, he free
as
out on bond. Out on bond.
oh my God. Tell them all. Tell them all. All right.
That's a Baby Tron song. I'm sorry.
Anyways, as far as learning anything, you learn like it was like running into people that I went to high school with, but like they grew up, but like these are completely different people, but like it was that type of feeling. Again, learning that I was not missing out on nothing, and them boys just living too fast of a life. Then it caught up to them, and then on top of that, like people just can't leave certain substances alone. They just can't do it. It's just not. That's why they're in and out, right? And then once people start seeing you go in and out, family ties is definitely gonna go away. People gonna start cutting you off. The justice system is definitely gonna do away with you because they write you off as like a career criminal, basically. So that's not good for you.
Also, like a one and done type thing. Like
No, if they see you more than twice, if they ever see you again after that, you might as well not even get a lawyer.
Okay.
Type B.
Okay.
The only thing that experience taught me, I ain't gonna say I always felt alone, just moving away from home, living in Texas and New Mexico, but understanding how to be lonely per se, because that's what it was, but understanding that I'm not alone, and I got closer than I've ever been to God and still am, right? And I learned one thing, that we can only give him one thing. There's nothing else on this planet that we can give him. There's nothing else that he wants from us, or nothing else that we can offer outside of a relationship with him. Simply put, he don't want nothing from you. That's it. Respect him, and just keep and honor a relationship with him and everything that comes with. That's literally it. And after I learned that, it got way easier. And then I started talking to y'all more, and then figuring out my situation, and then praying for guidance. And he guided me out of the lion's den, and I'm here now. And he's blessed me in more ways than one over the last 6 months from just doing that.
While you was in that joint, that was probably where the mental reps actually paid off. You know what I'm saying? Because I listened to a lot of Jocko Willink and Jose Zuniga and all that stuff about like mental strength and just keep going and all that. Because it does do something to you. You know what I'm saying? With somebody you care about a lot, their well-being is in question every single day. I will say though that's what the experience taught me, was that you can only trust, like you said, only trust in God himself, that because ain't nobody there to see if that nigga alright, you know what I mean? And so yeah, it was definitely tough, and mental strength was definitely the only thing niggas had, and just knowing it's gonna be alright.
You talk about for you or for?
Oh, for me, definitely, because it's like, just thinking about it, it was like, damn, what's gonna happen today? You know what I'm saying? Just every single day it was, and it was like, damn.
Nah, that's exactly how it was going. So I want to say the first place I was at, every single day seemed like the day where I was going to go to the next spot. And then each day waking up, it makes you feel like you're living the same day over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
That was the biggest mental toll, right? And then like each day you wake up and be like, all right, so after lunch, if 2 hours after that, if they don't call my name, then it's another day, and then it's another day. I did that for 2 weeks straight. All right. And then I got to the second spot. I got told one date in regards to whether or not I'm going to be able to leave. And then 2 days before that, I asked the CO or whatever, if I was still in the docket just to make sure, just to see. Right. She said, oh, nah, nothing like that. And then I was like, damn, I was crushed, real talk. Right. And I was just like, damn. So like, I just don't know when I'm going to get out. And that was another 2 weeks, just every day, just trying to figure out, or no, they told me that it's going to be 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, damn, another 2 weeks. Like, this is what we got going on. Like, y'all supposed to be my lawyer. Like, what are we doing? And then that 2 weeks, I was like, okay, bad. I got it. All right. Whatever you do, if you have a countdown to go to, do not count down, because that's going to make each and every day, each and every hour, each and every minute longer than what it's supposed to be. Right. Just you in the back of your head, you always thinking, all right, you watching the clock. And you remember what I told you when we was young, a watch pod never boils.
Oh, yeah.
Straight like that, but like on a mental havoc note type beat, right? And then they canceled that. I made friends in there or whatever, or just people I was cool with in my cell. The cell was cool. It was not cool, actually. It was a cell. But for what it was,
Right.
it was cool.
What was the bed like?
Hard.
Damn, you was shitting in front of other niggas?
Never.
Okay.
So you see that brown sheet right there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
About as thin
All
as
right.
that.
So bunk bed, right? Bed's like this high. All right. Imagine like that brown sheet and then whatever Derek's sitting on. 6 foot, right?
That shit sounds stiff.
And then like 3 feet. Whatever Derek's sitting on, that's what the mattress was made of. And then the bed frame was metal. Whatever, it was bunk beds. Boom. All right. That's what it was for both places. And then I had to fight old man for oatmeal cream pie.
Oh, yeah. Fighting for cookies.
No, it wasn't even mine. Apparently if you share a cell with somebody and that person gets disrespected, then they disrespected the whole cell, and now you have to do something about it. So, and then he brought reinforcements, and his reinforcement was a 72-year-old like Indian man or something like that.
Yeah, something,
That was whatever. That was in the first place. And then what? I had the date set. They got cleared. Court got switched, whatever. And then they moved me away from the people that I was familiar with. And then it was like first day again. Like I had 3 first days. And then they set me up another date, some. And then the second portion of it, they was like asking me like weird questions, like trying to like figure out what I was really in there for, like something like that. And I was like, right, like whatever. But I ended up getting cool with them. Again, place was not cool. Everything in me wanted to leave. I got told the day prior that I was getting out, right, pay your little cheese, get up out of there. And I didn't say nothing to nobody the entire time when they was getting my paperwork together. Because when they process you in, me personally, I feel like it's supposed to take maybe like 4 hours. That's how long it took in the first place. For them, it takes 22. So the first day that I got there, they sat you in a seat. They made you change your clothes, right? And I'm thinking, like, from what I was told, you're going to drive up there, you're going to talk to a judge. Judge going to be like, all right, boom, you go ahead, go home, or pay this little cheese. You go ahead if you got it, figure it out, right? I get there. There's like a little cutoff. If you don't make that cutoff, then because the judges clock out at like 8, I got there at, I want to say 2 p.m. I didn't get processed until 7:45, so I'm thinking there's still hope, and didn't get called. So I sat in there for 20 hours until the next seeing, right? And that was at 9 in the morning. Shorty didn't get there until 11:30. And mind you, you wake up at 8 in the morning from the first place, and I just stayed up until 11:30 until I seen him again. And I was like, oh, damn. So I was up for like a smooth 28 hours. And then they don't turn the lights off. They don't give you a bed. They said if you want to lay down, we'll put you in a cell and you can lay down with all these other people shitting and farting in there or whatever. But yeah, never again.
So with all that free time that you had, so like, how would you spend your free time? Like, what were you doing in the process? Like, just working out, reading, doing push-ups?
I would work out at night, but I would read throughout the day. And then if I ever like I could tell if I was overthinking too much, right? So I'd be reading, but like I'm still in my own head in regards to what's going on, when am I gonna get out of here, whatever. When am I gonna get a phone call, like what's going on? I would take a break, go hoop or watch TV, and then if it was really bad, I'd either call Rachel or Asa, or talk to my mom, see how they doing, and then I would just send out text messages all day, and that would help take my mind off of things. And then by then it's time to go to bed, or it's time to eat, or something like that.
If you could talk to your, say, 18-year-old self, 7 years ago, and just be like, hey, don't do this, that, and the third. You avoid this obstacle. Or you can put yourself in a better situation to do this. Anything at all, or no? Just kind of note to your younger self.
No, real talk. Like what I said earlier.
FOMO?
Slow down. You moving around too much. You doing too much. You're doing too much.
Or more than necessary, doing more than necessary.
Do it. Not even that. It was like, so when I got out of the house, right? It took like maybe a strong 8 to 10 months to realize how much I missed y'all and my family, right? And like we were always doing something, but there was always something to do. Even though we'd be bored in the crib, we were still doing something. Like we play the game, we go outside, but like I wasn't a kid no more, right? And I'm not around my younger brothers, and I'm not around my parents, whatever, or what have you. And I'm not around my friends. Like I'm in a completely foreign place. And what I first ran into was, in regards to something to do, is just work all week, whatever, eat good, this and the third. And then all weekend, always make sure, like I made it a goal for myself to be out of the house, stay out of the house. Like go to a party, hang out with your friends, just do something. Because the two places I went,
you were gonna miss out?
No, not even because I thought I was gonna miss out. I was bored. I didn't know what else to like. I convinced myself that there was nothing else better to do outside of going to a party. All right, and if I shook back to reading or even studying the textbooks they gave me for when I first got in, then I would have ran something like that. But trying to be out all the time put me, and then actually having something to do for like a strong 4 to 5 months put me in like on go mode type beat. Going out, partying, fighting, doing stuff I don't got no business doing, and just being out almost until the sun comes up. Doing that every weekend, and then once that stopped, it was like, oh, I got to figure out something else to do. Like, what are we gonna do now? And that I never want to say it wasted a lot of my time, but it put me in horrible situations. So that's exactly what I would say.
Okay.
Be content with staying in one place.
Okay. What about you, Jordan?
I would say probably just focus more on school.
Okay.
Not be so worried about like playing football.
Oh yeah.
I mean, play football, but just like do more things on the side. Like find out what else I liked.
Yeah.
Just try get into different classes, different trades, different stuff like that. Try new, take like different, what is it called? Like after school activities, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Yeah, extracurricular. Just get into different things like that. Whether it could be shit bowling, just anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just see what else I like.
Just get them moving.
Yeah. Just
that body.
Yeah. Just shit
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
For me, anything I would say, just speak more. Try to get them social skills up, because right now I'm learning, bro. I don't like parties, bro. Like, it don't matter what it is, bro. I don't care who there. I don't like parties. I don't know. I still figuring it out, but I hate them. I don't like loud music. I barely like talking. But here I am on a goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I would say though. But you got a takeaway token though? Anything you wanna leave the people, with some nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Dino nuggets, rocket nuggets.
Learn forgiveness early and learn it well.
Okay.
Like a lot.
I like that. What made you come up with that one? Where'd that come from? Anybody?
You remember we was talking about, what's that?
I said, did it come from like a podcast, a book, or what?
No, I was thinking about it in the car on the way over here yesterday.
Okay.
But, well, I thought about it, but I completed said thought like when I touched down here. Because you remember we was talking about grudges, right?
Yeah.
You said, what is that doing for you? That does nothing. That you don't, it's not.
Yeah.
What do you take away from that? What do you earn? What do you learn?
Okay, first off, I don't sound like
Bruh,
that.
to me,
I don't
you do.
sound like
over
that.
FaceTime,
I gotta work
it gets
on
a
your
little,
impressions of me.
when you got them AirPods in, you sound like you're underwater, man. All right, but come on, man. All right.
So,
And you only hold grudges when you can't forgive, right?
okay.
All right. And then I used to see forgiving somebody or just being like, okay, as chalking it up to, all right, they did what they did. I didn't like it at all, but it's okay. But it's that plus forgiveness is not for them. It's not to make them feel better. It's not for them. It doesn't help them. It helps you, if anybody. It's like what did I say? I wrote it down.
It's like taking the monkey off your back, sounds like.
Nah, I mean, that's the end result, but it's like if somebody like poured some paint on you, right?
Yeah.
Or like just made a mess, whatever. The forgiveness is just like the cloth that takes that away from said fit, fire ass fit, right?
Yeah.
Takes that off, gets you back to where you was, but you're not gonna forget that this person just spit on you or something like that.
Yeah, nah, you ain't forgetting why you putting them clothes in the washer because it had
Exactly.
paint on them. I like the sound of that.
But
got one?
learn that early.
Okay. Early and often. I like that. I like that.
Oh yeah. I would say we must choose greatness. Greatness doesn't choose us.
Ooh, I like that. Where'd that come from? Bedroom schooling.
No, that came from chop wood, carry water.
Oh,
Chop wood, carry water.
Yeah,
Just
that's
chopping some wood, carrying some water.
that's the book we own, right? Well, you own.
Yeah.
Getting physical in that bit.
Yeah.
But mine is don't miss today, worrying about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I will say in the moment, sometimes when I'm on the pod, I'm thinking about the next thing, and that's probably why the other episode didn't come out because I wasn't really. I was focused. No, that's a lie. I wasn't focused. I was just ready for the next thing and how can I get this done and that done. So don't miss today, worrying about tomorrow.
I like that.
So yeah.
I liked it.
So yeah, I would like y'all to do. I really don't do the CTAs, call to actions, but we learning it. We trying to actually become podcasters. So I need you to do a drive by on the like button with some more hood terms that they be using.
Spray it down.
Yeah,
Spray down the
what
like
else?
button.
What you what?
Oh, we're not gonna do the little card thing?
Oh no, them cards, them frisky. I ain't gonna lie, them bitches are super
Bro, I want to do it, man.
frisky.
What do you think my circle of friends have in common?
Okay.
What I think y'all friends have in common, okay, is how y'all got to it, how it started, sports. Y'all love some sports, right? From the football cards
Yeah.
to the playing since you was like 9.
Physicality.
And then y'all found out that, okay, in high school was high school. Y'all was around each other for 8 hours a day.
Yeah,
So y'all ain't
had
got no
to
shit
be.
but to be friends, and y'all was on the link.
And
all right?
niggas was musty.
But, bro, I
No.
was telling her today.
No.
Wait, no,
Somebody
no.
was musty on the
city
link.
on the city link, all right?
It wasn't just all them people on the bus.
No.
Don't lie. It was sometimes you, sometimes me.
Oh, that's God couldn't get.
It was
Yeah,
niggas on
no.
that
Bro,
bitch.
God couldn't get that
No,
information
no.
out of me.
It's God.
Especially after football
got-
practice.
He
Yeah.
lying. Let's go.
No,
Let's
the city
go.
link taught
Niggas
me.
ain't never been musty before, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, the city link taught me that motherfuckers can be so musty that they smell like red beans and rice.
Yeah.
All right. That's what y'all have in common.
Okay.
Okay.
Being
Okay.
musty, yeah.
I say what your group of friends would say about you.
No. What do my
Bro, yeah,
What
I'm
do-
confused.
bro.
Oh my gosh.
This bitch say, what do you think your circle of friends have in common? I would say just their willingness and want to have fun often. I'd say all of them. Because I was watching Greg's story. Well, we're going to cut his name out. I was watching Greg's story yesterday. He was talking
You'll
about his
never cut it
hair.
out either.
He was he was talking about his hair. And bro, that should be a touchy subject.
Bro, I want to play it.
But bro,
I want to play the snap.
No, we
Can
can't.
we play the snap?
No.
That was fun. I laughed at it for like 20 minutes.
Because you know,
That
he
is
was
touchy.
losing his follicles a little bit.
He really
You
just
know what
wasn't
I'm
taking.
saying?
How old is he?
his
He's 24.
age. Yeah, and
That's
he was.
tough.
Watch
It's one. It's
Jordan.
pretty common.
That's tough.
It's 1 in 3 men though. It's 1 in 3 men. But anyway. But no, the ability to take anything and make it fun. You know what I'm saying? And just because bro
Greg is
is
hilarious.
losing his hair in early 20s.
That nigga's stressed.
Yeah, that's something you usually people ain't really for. You know what I'm saying? That's serious. That's serious. And also, bro, with Keyshawn too. That nigga is
This is
funny.
wild.
That nigga funny. I ain't
He's
gonna lie.
hilarious.
He on some crazy shit. Bro.
Oh my
He on
gosh.
some crazy ass shit. That's probably why I joke around about things a lot.
He be
you know what
tweaking
I'm
and
saying?
geeking, man.
But yeah, I would say the ability to have fun and no matter attempt to.
We always gonna do something.
Even in situations you shouldn't be making a joke.
So funny. We can say funny.
You should be.
We funny.
You shouldn't be.
We're some funny people.
But yeah, Jordan, what would you say about either
Guys and
me
fries.
or Jordan? I mean, Dorian.
Come on,
Bro,
21 years.
that'd be
And
okay.
my name's not
bro.
my name.
Bro,
If anything,
let's
you
go.
should be even madder. It's more recent.
Bro. Jadorian, let's go.
Right back to it, huh?
It'll be okay.
All right, man. You two for one.
Yeah, but do you need to
I'm gonna say y'all like socialists. Y'all like to go to parties and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so. You just like to be out there where the action at.
Ooh,
right, I
what
gotta
type
go.
of action we talking about, Jordan?
Do you really want me to
I
explain?
do. Yeah. Just to get a good
I
idea.
don't know if I do.
Some beverages
Oh yeah.
and some music.
Okay, grown man pop. That's what we talking about.
And when there's music, who
Mhm.
likes music?
Yeah.
People. What type of people?
Yeah.
You
Booty's
need-
gyrating. Yeah.
That is
It's
Uh-huh.
never been my space, particularly.
Yeah.
right.
Never been
Shit
my
jiggling.
crown.
Right.
Shit moving
Shit shaking.
the way you
I
never
met my shorty
thought-
at a monastery.
Yeah, thank you for
What's that?
listening
Is that like a
to
church?
another
Yes,
episode of Calculated Convos.
It's a Buddhist church.
Really?
Yes.
That's fire.
I'm Asa. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Thank you for listening to
man.
another episode of Calculated Convos. I need you to get down on that like button. If it was a mid like, give it a side like. You know what I'm saying? If it was a thumbs up, give it that. If it was ass booty backwards trash,
But it wouldn't.
give it a thumbs down.
It wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But do what you need to do.
I wish they would.
And I'm Asa.
Jordan.
I'm Dorian.
Yeah,
Dorian.
or Jadorian.
D.Ness.
Depending on who you talking
D.Ness.
to.
Bro,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? If you talking to Jadorian
All
or
right, stop
Jadorian.
Asa, I'm about to punch you in your leg, man.
But I'm Asa. We do it one more time.
Jordan.
I'm Dorian.
We're signing
I don't
out.
even know anymore, man.